Hey guys, I'm back with another video because I'm really irritated right now.
Because now she's gonna talk shit on video.
This ass, oh my god. If I wasn't being an adult right now. Ignore the rude comments in the background. Just like, you know, you should always ignore a rude comment on your videos if you're a YouTuber. You can ignore his smart ass drunk mouth back there. Anyways, guys, I didn't come on here to start a fight. I'm going to do the 50 questions you've never been asked on YouTube tag. I just saw a YouTuber do this recently, which gave me the idea to start doing tags.
I'm the worst person to drive this car.
So, maybe if you were sober. Anyways, 1. What's your favorite candle scent?
Well, I haven't destroyed it yet, and I can pay for some of it.
Blueberry muffin.
Yeah, I'm trying.
What female celebrity do you wish was your sister?
Like...
I don't wish any of them were my sister. Some of them I wish I was dating.
Yeah, well, I should have been in the car with you while you did it.
What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Nobody. How old do you think you'll be when you get married?
How do you...
I'm 37. I'll be 37. I'll be 27. So 37.
Oh shit! I jumped out.
Ain't nobody want to marry me.
Retard.
Do you know a hoarder?
I tried to figure out how to...
You mean like hoarding buried alive hoarder? No. Hoarder of shit that doesn't need to be kept?
Yeah.
Yes, my boyfriend is a
That shit is fucking retarded shit.
Kickstart, Mountain Dew, random can fucking hoarder. Can you do a split? Nope, not to save my life.
I'm gonna see if I can't make it to somebody close to me.
How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? 0 years old. Sadly, I'm 26 and almost 27 and have never learned to ride a bike. Because I have balance issues because I'm, in case you guys didn't know, hard of hearing. I wear a hearing aid in my left ear. Even though I'm technically hard of hearing in both ears, but it's more significant in my left than in my right. Have you swam in an ocean? Yes, in Maine. And I hated it. How many countries have you been to? 1. I've been to Canada.
What?
Kingston, Canada. Is anyone in your family in the army? Nope. But I do have vets in my family. Both my grandpas. One grandpa was in the Navy. My other grandpa, I think, was just in regular army. Navy, maybe? I don't know. He worked for a squib pharmaceutical, whatever that is. Whatever branch of the military that is. Other than that, no. What would you name your daughter if you had one? So I have 2 dream names. I have Haven Ann, which came from, actually, when I was watching 16 and Pregnant, someone named their daughter Nevaeh, which is heaven backwards, and I came up with Haven from that. And Ann was because the first person I ever loved, the girl that turned me into a lesbian, well, into being bi, sorry. Her middle name is Ann. My mom's middle name is Ann. The girl I was recently, the last long-term girlfriend I had, that I was engaged to for 4 years, her middle name was Ann. So Ann has a lot of significance to me.
Alright, you know how to go up the right side of the highway?
And
like
Emmeline,
on the
Nicole.
Side of the map, the right side, the entire right
I got
side,
Emmeline out of Adeline.
Highway.
We had a little girl at my daycare named Adeline, and like the age of Adeline.
Right
and I really am big into unique, different names because my name is so common. Not that you guys know what my actual name is, but I'm gonna tell you that. Nicole. And Nicole is after one of my friends that I used to be like. We used to be super close for a while. I met her through an ex.
He's about to pass, like, what's this called?
So yeah.
I don't know.
If I had a son, I don't know. I don't really have a good name picked out for a boy yet. I want something unique. I'm thinking Michael for a middle name after my grandpa. But my brother kind of named my nephew Michael is his middle name because it's English and they wanted names that went with their heritage. So it's Andrew Michael.
I wish you could see my running away.
And Michael, again, has a significant meaning to me because my grandpa died of Alzheimer's. His name was Michael. I had a cousin
You're in a fucking
who
hover
OD'd.
bike, dude. Fuck that
His name was
highway.
Michael,
Go
and then I have an
straight
uncle.
across.
His name is Michael.
He's up there.
Well,
keep going. I'm just gonna.
it's the worst grade you got in a test.
This guy's
I honestly couldn't tell you because I was so horrible at math and science.
Cut through the highway. It doesn't matter. Keep going.
Number 14. Let's see. What's your favorite TV show when you were a child?
Yeah.
I have too many of them to name.
Keep going.
JJ the Jet Plane, Arthur, Zoom, Zaboomafoo, Sagwa, Dragon Tales, Little Bear, Little Bill, Gullah Gullah Island, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, Oswald, pretty much anything on Nick Jr. or PBS Kids.
The next village, not these little ones. The next village.
What did you dress up as for Halloween when you were 8?
Keep going.
When I was 8, I didn't start celebrating Halloween till I was older because my mom is very religious and anti-Halloween. But we did a Halloween parade. My mom didn't want me to feel left out, so when I was 8, it was like, actually, when I was 8, yeah, no, I would have been in 3rd grade. So I had a broken arm, so I was a bride with a broken arm. Because Mom used to buy me costumes after Halloween time as, like, dress-up clothes and whatever. So, yeah. I didn't actually celebrate Halloween. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight? I hate anything Harry Potter. Cannot stand Harry Potter. Although I have been to Hogwarts in Universal Studios. I have my picture in front of Hogwarts. Hunger Games, I have not read any of the books. I've seen all the movies, though. And Twilight, I cannot stand Twilight. I like Taylor Lautner, though. That was from when he was in, like, Shark Boy and Lava Girl and stuff.
I don't know how to run that thing.
But actually, it was from when he was in 2002. I did read half of the first book and decided I hated Twilight. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent?
I'm just going to sit here in the middle of the map and try to guide you.
I don't know. I mean, I could care less either way. Let's see. Did your mother go to college? Yes, my mother went to several colleges. She went to our local community college. Didn't graduate.
They're practically dead on me, both of them.
She went
Keep coming.
to
I see you travel at
Lemoyne College. She only took like a couple classes there. She went to our local Christian college. Graduated from there. She went to Syracuse University. From there, yes, my mom's been to several colleges. Are your grandparents still married? On my dad's side, no. They're divorced. My grandma lives with her girlfriend. My grandpa lives in the same trailer park as his girlfriend, but they don't live together. My grandma is twice widowed. She was married to my grandpa. And then a year or two ago, I think it was like a year or two ago, her fiance died. She was engaged several years after my grandpa died. My grandpa died in 2012.
Not this one.
So, no, she's widowed.
That one. This one, right here.
Have you ever taken karate lessons? Nope, and I don't plan on it.
Both of them, right, one by one.
Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes, I grew up with the Muppet Show. And the original Baby Muppets. Muppet Babies. Yes.
Yeah.
And I've seen almost every single Muppet movie ever made. What's the first amusement park you've been to?
Take a left.
The first amusement park I think I ever went to was probably Disney. I've been to Disney. I went once when I was little with my brother, my dad, and my mom. Then I went again with my dad, my mom, my aunt, and my grandpa came one day. I went again with my mom and two of my aunts.
How about a vehicle?
I think I've been to Disney like 3 times. And then I've been to Universal twice. No. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? I've always wanted to learn Yiddish. I have a book. It's called If You Can't Say Anything Nice, Say It in Yiddish. I think that'd be kind of cool. I'd like to be better up on my ASL skills, maybe.
Don't travel. I need to go with you.
Do you spell the color gray as Grey or GRAY for gray? I don't know. I mean, I spell it both ways. I guess it just depends. Like, I'm talking about like Grey's Anatomy or the color. I don't know. Is your father bald? No, but he does have. He's not fully bald, but he does have a big giant bald spot. Do you know triplets? Yes. I didn't know they were. So, a girl I went to school with, she has two brothers that I thought were twins. They were like a year
Which one is that?
above her. They were a year older than her.
Oh, nice.
And apparently it turns out that they were actually triplets. She had just gotten held back.
Hit my pipe.
Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Definitely The Notebook. I get through about half the Titanic and then I'm bored. I've seen The Notebook all the way through 1,010,000,000 times. Have you ever had Indian food? Yes, I've had Indian food. My mom had a friend from Sri Lanka that she used to take to a local Indian restaurant. Has a friend, and she had a friend from India actually too, and a friend from Pakistan that she take them all to like the Indian restaurant. And I cannot eat Indian food. It makes me so sick. I cannot deal with spicy food. Cannot eat. The closest thing to Middle Eastern food I can eat is Greek. What is the name of your favorite restaurant? Depends on what kind of food I'm going for. I have a different, like fast food? Probably either Wendy's or Taco Bell. Or if, either Wendy's or Taco Bell. Because my girlfriend's absolutely obsessed with Taco Bell.
Didn't make enough money to run
For the love of God. We had a whole fight tonight about ordering Taco Bell off Grubhub. Which was actually cheaper than ordering it off DoorDash. If I want Italian food,
I thought I already did that, but
I don't know. Probably Consoles, which is a local restaurant. I mean, I don't know. I guess it just depends on what type of food I'm looking for.
When you have a partner, that's a good thing.
Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, I've been to Olive Garden many times. I even took my girlfriend's brother there last December for his birthday. Well, in December for his birthday. December just passed. Because I ended up getting a gift card from my church as a Christmas gift.
Well, a couple games ago, dude, I literally got killed by somebody.
Do you belong to a warehouse store, Costco, BJ's, etc.? No. I mean,
Dude,
my parents my mom used to have a Sam's Club membership, but not anymore. But we don't have Costco's or BJ's or anything like that. The only warehouse store we have where I live is Sam's Club.
I was like 25 kilometers away, not even.
What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender?
And then all of a sudden,
Not a clue.
bam, bam, it was like somebody
Do you have a
Gucci
nickname?
gang.
What is?
Like,
I have
dude,
many
are you
nicknames.
serious? How do I get killed by a Gucci gang?
As you guys know, on here I go by Poppy Rain, which is my little name. My 7th grade social studies teacher gave me this name, Welchie. Technically, the name I use is a shortened version of my legal name, the name everybody calls me. I mean, yeah, I have lots of. I go by Baby Girl. I go by. My mom sometimes calls me KK or Dollface. So yeah. But I guess the two that stick out the most are Welchie, because I was Welchie literally from 6th grade up until I was about 19, 20. I still have my the ex-love of my life, the girl that turned me bi. She still calls me Welchie to this day. Whenever she sees me. And Poppy, my little name. Who is your favorite person in the world? Depends on the day. Honestly, it varies greatly. I mean, depends on the moment in the day. Like, one day it could be my daddy. One day it could be my dad. Next day it could be my mom. Next day it could be my girlfriend. Next day it could be her brother. Next day, it could be someone completely random.
I don't give a fuck about anything. I got a tank.
Today, don't really have a favorite person. Kind of hate everybody at this point. Mildly like my girlfriend today. Yeah. Would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? Okay, I answered this in another video. I like to live in between. I hate the city because of all, especially in our cities, drugs and violence and blah. And I hate the country because it's too far away from everything. So I like where I live when I'm at my dad's, which is in between country and city.
It's not as fast as your other
It's
shit, but
not like so far in the country that you can't get to anything, and it's not in the city. It's like right outside the city. Can you whistle? Yes, I can whistle. Do you sleep with the night light? Absolutely not a chance in hell. I mean, occasionally my boyfriend will put on his stupid lava lamp. I don't like it because it's red. I don't like red lava. But no. That's about it. Like if they leave the, if his brother's girlfriend will leave the porch light on for her brother when he comes home, like, no. Because it shines right into both of our bedroom, 2 of our 3 bedroom windows. Yeah, no. I cannot deal with lights. I hate lights. Do you eat breakfast in the morning? Do you eat breakfast every morning? No. I used to. Now, not so much. Especially because now I've been getting up anywhere between 10:30 and 11:30. Do you take any pills or medication daily? No. What medical conditions do you have? Well, I can make a whole separate video on this one. This is a great topic. I have, let's see. We'll start from my head to my toes. As far as my head goes, I have severe dandruff.
Oh, come on.
That
No,
is
I want your car.
that takes me usually a good month or 2 to get rid of, and then it's gone for like 2 months, and it comes back. I have a double stigmatism,
Yeah, no,
a slight lazy eye,
blow everything up.
and I have tracking problems, which means that when my eyes get really tired, I start reading with only one eye instead of both eyes, or when things get too close to my face. No real medical conditions with my mouth. I have undiagnosed endometriosis. I have not ever gotten it formally diagnosed, but my mom and my girlfriend are both convinced because they both had. My mom had freaking endometriosis, and I think it's genetic, and my girlfriend has endometriosis, and I have all the same symptoms. Mine are way worse than my girlfriend's, not nearly as bad as my mom's ever were. I have scoliosis, which runs on my mom's side of the family. I have a mass of nerves that grew together on the left side of my head, which causes, I have, I think, like 50 or 60% hearing loss in my left ear, so I'm supposed to wear a hearing aid. And then it caused like a 20 or 30% hearing loss in my right ear. So technically I needed a hearing aid for there, but we couldn't afford 2 hearing aids at the time. What else do I have? Oh, my growth hormones did not work correctly. That is why I'm short. It is not genetic from my mom, as everyone automatically assumes, because my mom's only 4'11", and I'm 4'8". And the women on my mom's side of the family tend to be on the shorter side. Most of them are like 5'5" and shorter, between 5'5" and 4'11". So no. I'm severely susceptible to plantar's warts and athlete's foot.
Your car is armored. Get out of the way.
That's all I can think. I think that's really all the major ones, to be honest.
Real quick. I can't run it through, so.
Okay.
Just use it as cover. You got laser guns.
How many times have you been to the hospital? What does that mean? Like,
I got you.
personally, how many times have I been admitted to the hospital? I've been admitted once to the hospital, ever. Which was when I had my ear tubes put in when I was a kid. Just to find out I needed a hearing aid. I've been to the hospital more times than I can count. because my great aunt, my great uncle, who were like grandparents to me, my mom was pretty much their adopted child. So every time one of them was in the hospital, I'd take them back and forth. My girlfriend from previous videos, I went to the hospital with her once or twice. And the one time I almost got kicked out because she's crazy.
Alright.
Of the ER.
We gotta do this.
I've been in the hospital with my current girlfriend. The day she found out that she was most likely miscarrying her baby. When she was pregnant with her boyfriend before her current one. Yeah. I've been to the hospital plenty of times. I've just never been in the hospital. I went to the hospital the day after my nephew was born. I've been in the hospital plenty of times, just never been admitted to the hospital very much. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Oh, have I? I've seen Finding Nemo 8,000 times. I've seen Finding Dory a couple times. Yeah. I love Finding Nemo. I have a picture hanging in my bedroom at my dad's house above my window seat. It's got Nemo, Dory, and Merlin that I got at Target. Where do you buy your jeans?
I don't want the armor, dude.
That's a tough question. Typically Walmart. Or occasionally JCPenney. Sometimes thrifted. I hate shopping for jeans. I have the worst time. Because waist size, I'm the size of I can wear in kids 14, 16, large, extra large, in teens 3 or 5. Lengthwise though, I'm the length, I need the length of a size 10, 12.
Alright, so I'm heading to the
and the only place I can wear a 12 from is...
They don't know I'm there. No, I'm going
Justice?
around the other side. I'm doing my ninja shit.
So yeah. What was the last compliment you got?
Yeah. Blow them up.
I don't know. I think from this guy that I befriended, that I tried to get with before. So there was this guy I tried to get with right before I got my boyfriend. He ended up disappearing on me for a while because I guess he was on probation and I didn't know that. He had broken probation and turned himself in and went to jail for a month. Got out of jail, tried to get back with me. I'm like, I'm in a relationship now. And I've become kind of friends with him. We talk occasionally.
Oh, I had to be inside.
Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning?
Right,
50-50. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just depends. What flavor tea do you enjoy? My all-time favorite tea?
I got a few people around me, so... And I'm doing this by myself.
I don't know what kind of tea they're talking about. Hot tea? I love bubble tea. I'm a big tea drinker. I love bubble tea. I love iced tea. My favorite hot tea is mint.
Oh, now I got everybody around me.
The Celestial Seasons peppermint one. It only comes out at Christmas time. Seasonal.
I just need all
or
them
Thin Mint
to disappear.
Girl Scout one is pretty good. I mostly like mint teas or fruity teas.
It's alright.
How many pair of shoes do you currently own?
I'm still killing people.
There should be a small video on here of some of my shoes. Oh. I don't even know. I've got so many damn shoes. I can't even have them all at my boyfriend's. My boyfriend's right now, I currently have all my
I got another life.
non-boots, non-winter boots.
Just stay right there.
I think I have my rain boots still at my boyfriend, and I have one pair of winter boots.
No, as soon as I get in here, it's armor.
What religion will you raise your children to practice?
Take me to the tank.
Honestly, I'd like my kids. I was raised a non-denominational Christian. I go to a Methodist church. Go to/work at a Methodist church. So,
alright, we'll run this back one more time.
If I'm still working at that church when I have kids, they'll be Methodist. If I'm not still at that church, then hopefully non-denominational. But I'm not going to force a religion on them. I mean, I want them to believe in God at least, if nothing else. I mean, I've always toyed with the idea of possibly becoming Jewish. I really like the Jewish faith. Not like the Hasidic Jews or anything. Like if you've ever seen the movie or the TV show on Netflix, Unorthodox, not like that. I even have a book on how to become a Jew.
It's just
So,
as soon as I jumped out of the car, I was being
yeah, I'm
attacked
gonna
by
let
a lot of
them choose their
people.
own religion. Honestly, I'm not gonna force a religion on them, but I do really want to drive home the idea of a God
You know what?
and a higher power.
You know why it won't do it? It's because our shit's right here. I'll blow it all
How
up.
old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? Pretty young.
It's on the other side.
I mean, Santa was never really a big thing in my house.
Your personal vehicle.
Like, Santa was, oh, Santa at the mall. Go get your picture taken with Santa because it's cute. Like, it was never,
Oh, you
I
teleported.
learned pretty young.
What the fuck?
Before I was 8. Sometime before I was 8. Because the one year, I found all my Christmas gifts. My mom was, she hid them in my brother's closet in his bedroom. She was so mad that I found all the gifts. She went and returned them and bought me all new gifts and re-hid them. So I didn't know what my gifts were for Christmas. So I knew pretty young. And the last one is, why do you have a Tumblr? I don't have a Tumblr. I have a Twitter. Alright, so just for points and purposes.
The tank is what we're going for.
For social media, I have a Facebook. Facebook is not associated with my YouTube career in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I do promote my videos on YouTube. Yeah, I do promote these videos on my page, but my page is my own personal page. It is not a YouTube page. So, I don't give that information out. I have YouTube. I have Instagram, which is strictly to promote YouTube. So I have an Instagram, which is what's in the box of Poppy. Then obviously I have YouTube, which is, as you guys know, what's in the box, Poppy Rain. I have a Twitter. I used it for about a week. I don't like Twitter. I hate Twitter. I don't use Twitter. And I don't use Tumblr. I don't use Snapchat. I don't use Kiki. I don't use any of that shit. None of it. So, yes. This is my, I don't even remember what the name of this tag is now because this video has been 27 minutes. 50 questions you've never been asked. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.